Hello everybody, my name is Aud and welcome back to the Aud Narrations channel. Today we're reading a story titled, I have a porn addiction that's ruining the relationship and the trust of my girlfriend. As always, if you enjoy these videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button, that way you won't miss the latest upload. Alrighty, let's make a start. The post reads, So, I straight up have a porn addiction that I've had since I was 11. I've watched porn consistently since then, almost daily, if not multiple times a day. My girlfriend got really insecure and asked me to stop, and I said no. A few months later, she asked me again, and so I decided, I love this girl so much, I'll do anything to stay with her. Fast forward a few weeks later, and I'm jerking off to porn again. Then I stopped that, but I still jerked off, and that act alone made me feel really bad and insecure, so I stopped jerking off. So far, I've been doing good for months now, but I still see half-naked girls everywhere, all over social media. I'm a Catholic, so I'm no stranger to temptation, but it's so hard for me, especially not to watch and get turned on. I've had some slip-ups, but I've been doing better, especially recently. The thing is, she found me looking at more fetish porn today and broke down. I broke down too, as it was my first time in 3 years that I've cried in front of her. I can't do this. I need to stop. Everything in my body knows it's wrong, but it's like some ungodly compulsion comes over me. I let her go through my phone whenever she wants to, and I try to be open and honest, but I do lie about seeing or watching interacting with lustful content. I need help figuring out a way to help myself stop this shit once and for all. I told her I'd like to have something to inflict a type of pain on me to help me focus throughout the day, but she freaked out and told me that's not what we should do. She's right. I'm so desperately over this, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to stop. TLDR, I have a porn addiction, and it's ruining my relationship and the trust we have. That is a very tricky one. It's as addictive as like drugs, in terms of your brain activity, and especially if you've been doing it since the age of 11, that's probably really ingrained in your habits. It will take years of work, and I guess maybe that's probably the first thing to talk to your girlfriend about, is if you're going to fix this problem properly, she needs to kind of be on board and know what to expect. At the end of the day, it's an addiction, even if it's not a physical one. Yeah, let's have a look at some of the comments. Someone left a comment saying, go to therapy. Porn addiction is bad, but so is overwhelming sexual guilt and self-flagellation. Talk to a professional, please. Someone replied saying, yeah, 100% this. I can't even imagine being Catholic and trying to deal with this. Those guys are guilt machines. Someone else has left a comment saying, go to therapy immediately. Getting exposed on a daily basis to porn since the age of 11 has literally changed how your brain works, and it's going to be extremely difficult to heal from it. Someone replied saying, you vastly underestimate the number of people this applies to and its general effect. I'm mid-30s, and most of the men I've known in my life have watched porn regularly since a young age. Most of them are in happy relationships. Porn can be bad, but it also can be okay, and OP's full-on rejection of OP using it ever is a personal preference, not a moral imperative. He's clearly really beating himself up for this, and may find a better fit with someone who doesn't care so much. She even has a problem with him masturbating in general, and that alone is a red flag. It makes her feel bad. That's her issue, not his. Masturbation is normal and healthy. Take a deep breath, OP. There's nothing more wrong with you than anyone else. Someone else left a comment saying, therapy for this specific issue is the best option, but you will have to filter your social media content and how long you spend on them. You'll need to fill in the blanks with other things but browsing, and that's the tricky part these days. Therapy will help you with that, but maybe look for some hobbies to do, such as journaling, drawing, painting, walking, hiking, and reading, etc. Someone left another comment saying, as someone with a porn addiction, it's great that you are admitting this, because now you can do something about it. Your partner can never feel loved and secure and beautiful, wanted and valued. You both cannot have pure intimacy and connection with your addiction. You need to get into therapy, just like an alcoholic does, because you won't be able to stop on your own. Validate your girlfriend's feelings also. It's extremely traumatic and hurtful to be with someone who is a porn addict. Opie replied saying, thank you. I've been clean from cocaine for 5 years and alcohol for 3. Porn is still the hardest for me. Someone left another comment saying, I'm also an alcoholic in recovery. You beat the other two. You have the strength and power. You need to do specific therapy for this. How sad to beat the other addictions and not overcome this. Heart emoji. Leaving you losing relationships and having a chance of happiness. Dig deep. You can do it. OP replied saying, thank you so much for your kind words. To which the commenter replied, rooting for you and keep me posted. Heart emoji. Yeah, I think the comments overwhelmingly here, OP suggests the right thing, which is probably going for, that addiction specific therapy. That might be a really good place to start and might give you some of the tools needed to get started and in a productive way. But yeah, what do you think OP should do? What would you do in OP's shoes? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you enjoy these videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss the latest upload. Alrighty, we'll have to finish that for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.